Okay, so hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I probably seem all dead, but I don't know what this video is about to be about. I already had makeup on, so I figured I would sit in front of this pink stuff and do a video. I only put this makeup on for real because I was supposed to be going to a basketball game, but we looked on Instagram and it turned out that nobody was really there. So it was no point of going to the basketball game and putting on clothes and all that extra stuff. My makeup just already happened to be done before we decided we weren't gonna go. So I was like, let me make a video before I go to sleep, because I know me, I go to sleep early, so when I get tired, I get fussy and I'm ready to lay it down like I'm a child. Yeah, I'm literally a toddler, but nah, we don't have to talk about me. But we can talk about, what we can talk about is this Khia and T.S. Madison stuff. I love the Queen's Court. I was so upset when they like fell out for real. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's for my own selfish reasons, you know. It's not so much, I guess, about the issues, but they done brought us into the issues now, so it's about the issues. I feel like on one hand, like, Maddie probably was trying to make it too perfect, but on the other hand, it's like sometimes you do gotta level up. Like, I could feel her on that, but at the same time, I see where Khia was coming from. Like, stop trying to do the most at the last minute. But then when Maddie's manager made the video, I wasn't sure how to feel, because then it was like, okay, now these sound like receipts. I do feel Khia on the whole, like, why would I sign on with Nicki Minaj type of avenue, because she said, basically she was like, why would I give her my idea, let her say she presented it, like she created it, and then, excuse me, let her say she presented it like she created it, and then I'm supposed to just sit there and let like her people boss me around. Like, no, that's like if one day my channel just get like super popping, like shaboom, and you know, it goes from however many subscribers I got now to hundreds and hundreds of thousands, and then I had like, let's say like a segment on my channel that was like considered like a show, and let's say I like Tiana Taylor. Let's say Tiana Taylor contacted me and was like, ooh girl, I love your show so much, can I put it on TV as my show? But like, I want you to do the show, but it's gonna be my show, like listed as my show. Your name will be like under my name, but it'll still be my show. Girl, no, like,
love you, TT. Can't do it. I know all the words to the album though, girl. I'm gonna stay supporting you. You're not getting my idea.
Like, no, sometimes you do have to like remain independent. And on one hand, okay, yes, she did miss out on a check or 2 or 3 or 5. But on the other hand, it's like, for your peace of mind, bro, like you gotta sometimes like be selfish about like your ideas and like who you share stuff with and stuff. So I do feel on that. But at the same time though, I see why Maddie wanted to do it, because it's like, okay, bruh, if we do this, we can at least use this as a platform to boost off. So whatever you don't like about that network, we can make sure that we put it into our contract with the next network. It's just a contract. Just finish up the contract and let's go do something else if you don't like still working with Nicki. So I do feel her on that, because like they could have made it way bigger. But I mean, you cannot want, this is what I wanted to say in my comment on T.S. Madison's channel, but I'm not really a comments type of person, because if one of them Team Khias, the Khia Hive, what are they called? All of y'all not finna hit me with the my neck, my back attack just because I had something to say that was opposite of what Khia had to say. Y'all not finna do that in Maddie's comments. So I wasn't gonna leave a comment, but this is how I really feel about it. I feel like I wanted to tell Madison, like, bruh, you cannot want more for people than they want for themselves. Like, you cannot. So many people who like who feel like they come from nothing, or feel like they came up in some type of way, like anybody who feel like they came from a struggle to a better situation, they always especially when you're like an empathetic person or a nice person. Everybody knows T.S. Madison is super sweet. So it's like when you're a nice person and you know what it's like to get yourself from struggling to success, it start to feel like you can see that in everybody, like every person that be around you. Like, oh bro, like you good at da-da-da, why don't you do this? Oh, why you just sitting around? You should be da-da-da. Like, you know, that one person that's always giving advice or always asking you like, what you been up to? What are you doing next? What's in the future? And a lot of people probably watching this and telling me I'm that person. And girl, so what? You need to be checked. Okay, you can't sit around being a bum forever. You need to be checked. Somebody gotta ask you about it. Your mama not asking. Or maybe she is, you know what? And if your mama is asking, go mom. But if she ain't, I'm gonna ask you. Period. Do something. Yeah, like I was saying, like you cannot want more for people than they want for themselves, bruh. Like that's like Madison like wanted Khia to be like as big of a star as she probably saw in her, you know, like she probably saw her becoming like some type of like mainstream commercial like phenomenon. And Khia wanted for herself to just be Thug Mrs. Entertainment presents the Queen's Court, and Queen Khia, the Thug Mrs. herself, and her docket and her gavel. Next case, okay? That's what she wanted. But it seemed like what they wanted had different limitations. So Maddie was like, we could get this thing to the next level. It's no limitations, da-da-da. Khia, I don't think she see limitations, but I feel like she's realistic about what she wanted from it. And the fact that she just, you know, wants to live comfortably. I don't think that she's trying to become like some super mega mogul. I think she's just trying to have businesses that are sufficient enough to pass on to her children and her children's children's, because you know she's a grandmother and a grandmother and a queen mother and all the other things. But at the same time, it seems like she doesn't want the industry lifestyle. So I see why she would be like, no, like that's not for me. So I don't know, you just can't want more for people than they want for themselves. And it's so many situations where that applies. Like, bro, if you are the friend who is always trying to get the rest of your friends to get on their stuff or to focus on their goals or to get a goal, because everybody's friends ain't got goals. Let's talk about that. But yeah, if you are the friend that's just always like dishing out advice and you feel like people don't want it, ask yourself, did they ask for it? Did they ask for it? Because if they didn't, it's probably because that's not what they wanted to hear, or they weren't ready to receive the message yet. And that's okay. Everybody has their own growing time. Like, you can't get upset because people aren't taking you serious. I used to have that issue all the time. Like, I can't stand when she keep calling me and complaining about the same thing because I keep giving her the same advice and she ain't listening. No, I'm not wasting my breath. And then that made me start becoming like irritated with certain people, and I would just ignore them like,
Yep, right. That's crazy. Yep.
Like, instead of just not taking it upon myself to be the person to fix their problems. Now I can listen to people and not give them no advice, but still not be dry towards them, because I don't feel like I have to give you no advice in the first place, because your emergency is not a problem for me. Like, your problem is not my problem, and I'm sticking to solving my own damn problems. So there go that. But anyways, I guess I just wanted to make this video real quick. Also, before I go, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the views on my story times. I'm excited about, you know, the growth of my little channel and stuff. I hope that we can get bigger, and let's see, we're almost to 500 subscribers, which means we're halfway to 1,000. I know one day when my channel is big and popping, I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, girl, you was trying to get 500 subscribers. Like, girl, that's crumbs now. Crumbs, okay? Period. But yeah, so I mean, that's all I want to say. Other than that, it's late. It ain't really late. It's probably like 9:30. But I'm tired. So bye.